I woke up to the sound of notifications, a tsunami of them. 29 missed calls from my parents. My thumb hovered over the screen. I didn't call back. Not yet. I sat in the quiet aftermath of what I had done and let the chaos wait. 2 weeks ago, my mother laughed in my face while swiping my credit card. "It's not like you ever travel anyway," she said, tossing the remark like a stone in a pond. My father nodded, nodding as though my sister's cruise deserved the world and mine did not. $13,700. My card. Their amusement. I said nothing. I just said, "Enjoy your trip." Before that moment, life was predictable. Comfortable in a boring way. I had a home, a routine, and parents I thought I could trust. My sister lived in privilege. I had lived with restraint. I had smiles that masked irritation. I had loyalty that went untested, until it was. The first red flags were small. A whispered conversation that stopped when I entered the room. A casual mention of my savings that seemed offhand but clung to my mind. My credit card statement started arriving with odd charges, hotel deposits, spa bookings, exotic excursions, charges I hadn't authorized but assumed were my oversight. The betrayal hit like a lightning strike. I logged into my account late one night and saw it all. Detailed receipts, booked in my name, for luxury I would never touch. I froze. Then slowly, deliberately, I smiled. The hurt sharpened into something else, an opportunity. Silence became my armor, observation my weapon. I began to prepare, not with rage, not with panic, with precision. Every statement, every transaction, every tiny digital footprint was logged. I documented everything meticulously. Emails, confirmations, timestamps. My parents, laughing over their gift, had left a map, and I was the cartographer. I plotted a course. While they were away, basking in their indulgence, I moved, quietly, deliberately. I sold their house, their home. The walls they thought held memories and power, they held nothing now. I ensured the paperwork was flawless, legally binding. I made it appear as though fate had simply intervened. I watched from afar as their vacation photos filled my social feed, oblivious to the reality waiting for them back home. When they returned, it was cinematic. Their suitcases barely hit the floor before my phone blew up. 29 missed calls. My father's voice cracked. My mother's calm mask shattered. I answered. One line. A calm, measured line. "Enjoyed the trip?" The room went still. Shock rooted them to the spot. The reality of their loss pressed down with the weight of iron. My father's mouth opened and closed. My mother's laugh, that familiar derision, caught in her throat. I didn't raise my voice. I didn't scream. I simply listed the facts, quietly, each one punctuated by the evidence I had gathered. They tried to argue, to manipulate, to bargain, but every word bounced harmlessly off my armor of preparation. The betrayal had a price, and I had paid it first, with intelligence, patience, and unshakable calm. By the time the confrontation ended, they understood. I had been the architect all along. They had assumed weakness. They had been spectacularly wrong. The aftermath was quiet. I reclaimed what was mine, not just financially, but emotionally. I walked through the empty halls of their former home one last time, feeling a strange, intoxicating sense of power. The betrayal that had once burned through me had been transformed into control, precision, and eventual triumph. The phone stopped ringing. The house was gone. And for the first time in years, I laughed. Not the shallow, borrowed laughter of the ignored child, not the forced politeness that placated those who had never valued me. This was mine, quiet, cold, complete. I sat on the steps where their car had been parked moments ago. My sister's cruise photos scrolled across my feed, exotic beaches, cocktails, laughter at my expense. I didn't respond. I didn't have to. The lesson had been delivered in every silent, empty wall and legal document. They had underestimated me. I had executed a plan they never saw coming. The last thought I had before putting my phone down was simple, sharp, final. Enjoy your trip, because this time it had been me who decided what that meant.